get all your Bunky shit, bro. He getting hauled off somewhere else, bro. He tried to send somebody to Sweet Baby Jesus, Jay. I was like, damn, pero I start thinking about all the things we had invested in, bro. Like, next week, bro, we had both put in onto this spread, G. The month after that, G, we was both supposed to put in on this quarterly package. I was getting the muffins and he was getting the chicken from Costco, G. I was like, damn, bro, what happened? Why you do that for? And it's because when he was at work, they were shooting stuff to each other and somebody got in the way, was stepping on his toes, man, and he didn't like how many patties he was bringing back or whatnot, and he tried to send somebody to God, G. I was like, damn, perro, that sucks, bro, because imagine if you was in the street, you wouldn't be at Food for Less, trying to take somebody's life over a 7-pack of chicken patties, you know what I'm saying? Or even a 14-pack. But anyways, man, so this fool got taken somewhere else, man, and I was like, damn, patiently waiting, you know what I'm saying? And waiting for my new Bunky to come in, and I was like, damn, here he come, G. Old boy came from a whole different prison, G, right? I was like, damn, bro, what up, player? What's going on, G? He was like, hey, what's going on, bro? So we meet probably like a week into his stay at the new prison inn. He's like, hey, before you go to work, I want to ask you something, Bunky. Why is it so plain right here, homie? Like on the floor and, on the walls. Like, what you mean plain, bro? You barely even been here about a week. What you trying to be disrespectful? Dude, this is my home. Pero don't be disrespecting my home, homie. Straight up. He was like, but I was laughing, you know what I mean? I didn't really mean it like all angry. But I was like, nah, but for real, bro, what you mean, Jake? He was like, nah, no disrespect, but do you mind, like, with some creativity and stuff around here? This fool was like a smoker. I don't want to say he was like a hippie, but he had a little bit of stilo like that, G. He was still, OG fool, you know what I'm saying? See, he had the little veterano in him, G, but still, bro, he was like, hey, bro, so you mind if I do something? I was like, go ahead, bro. I'm only going to be at work for like 4 hours. What can you do? You know what I'm saying? Bro, I got back. The whole dorm is watching, bro. Like, kind of like when they used to send me to school, like in East Los, you know what I'm saying? And I used to walk in. I'm like the only black-skinned kid there, bro. And all the parents are like, what's wrong with this guy? Why you got botas and sombreros on, G? And what is this Mexican lady giving him a kiss for, G? What the hell? That's how they were looking in my cube, bro. Like, they were like, oh, what the hell? Oh, look at, they was laughing and stuff, G. And I'm like, what the hell happened, bro? My mother sucking Bunky in there. This dude made like elbow pads and stuff, bro. He had all the floor full of wax, G. I ain't even seen wrist pads before, G. He had like some wrist pads, G. He had his wrist like this, and he was like wiping stuff down, bro, with like homemade brushes and stuff, bro. Wax all over the place. I think this dude brought that wax from the other prison, G. I was like, damn, bro, because we had a loss of a wax there, bro. You know what I'm saying? The wax plug had fell off, G. We used to get water bottles full of wax, G, but yeah, it fell off, G. So I was like, I know he didn't get that from here, bro. Even the highest paying custies couldn't get that wax at this point in time. So I was like, all right, bro, what you got here, bro? I look into it, bro, and I start seeing all my hottest freaking models from Curve magazines, Lowrider magazines, all the magazines that get tossed around in prison, bro, and all the stuff get cropped out, bro, right? He had all the magazines that was not cropped out, G, so he started pasting them all over the floor. And your boy, first thing I noticed was the chili lime seasoning pack, like over like certain nude parts of these females. I was like, hey, bro, that's like one of your friends from the street. I see them from the magazine, huh? He was like, yeah, no, that's my friend Wooty Woo Woo, you know what I'm saying? She stay over there. I was like, do she know she on the floor right here, G? That's pretty messed up, G. He's like, nah, she don't, G. I was like, all right, G. Anyways, but I didn't know how to feel, G, because there was a gang of people there, like there's some type of museum. And then it was cool, though, because I could come home and see all kind of people, girls and shit, like, hey, what up, G? What up, G? I don't want to talk to you today. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool, bro, but it was not. So I got in there and I knew the goods, but I knew there was going to be some negatives too, G. It was going to be some haters, people coming around trying to like scuff your wax off, like, trying to kick it off, you know what I'm saying? Or some people just trying to take it off when you ain't there, G. Or even the COs come over there and start hating, G. Maybe even write you up, G, because you're not supposed to be doing that, G. For show on the whole floor, G. You know what I'm saying? But this fool wilding out. I guess that's why he asked me for permission, G. So anyways, this fool, I had a conversation with him. I was like, hey, bro, do you think the CEOs are gonna come mess this motherfucker up, G. He's like, nah, G, look, we got the mat right there, G, so they're not even gonna see it. They can't really see that far. The bunks are right there. He made it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like an addict, you know what I'm saying? He like, hey, bro, but you lost like 75 pounds. You don't think they're gonna know? Hell nah, G. Look at you, got a towel over your shoulder and some running shoes on. They gonna know you been at the gym? Yeah, it makes sense. No, it don't make sense, G. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I let him make it make sense, G. So we go, and sure enough, like 3 weeks later, this asshole CO come, bro. He don't care about life, bro. He walk around knocking people picture over, like wives pictures, G, kids pictures, chili lime packets, you know, things that you don't mess with, bro. He mess with, bro. He don't care about life in there, G. And sure enough, this fool come and he's like, hey, what's all this stuff right here, huh? Whose old lady is that? And this fool want to get up like, hey, bro, nah. He think he cool and shit. G, he want to get up like, hey, you like that one? I got a magazine. You want to check it out? This fool looks at it. He's like, where'd you even get that magazine? Is this under your property? Took it from him, bro. He's like, I'm going to check if you have this under your property. And if not, then I'm going to keep it. I was like, bro, what the fuck? What you doing, G? You don't mess with this dude. He got ties to like 6ix9ine type of people, G. Don't do that stuff, bro. He got people in here, bro, that know you, G, that be acting gangster, but it's not, G. You don't talk to this dude. Stop it, G. They were like, damn, as if we get my magazine back. I was like, hell no, you ain't gonna get my magazine back, G, and leave him alone because he already addressed the flow, right? 2 like hours later, G, he come back, bro, with a little palanque thing, bro. He talking about, hey, you gotta take these things off your floor. And my Bunky's like, no, I'm not going to take this off the floor. We didn't even put it on the floor. I was like, oh, let's see how this shit play out, G. He's like, if you don't take this off the floor by the end of my shift, you're going to get a 115, G. For y'all that don't know, the 115, G, it's a write-up, G. Got a mother-sucking write-up, G. That means you could get like extra 30 days on your shit, extra 180 days, whatever, G. You get a write-up, G. You get extra time on your shit. So he's like, all right, well, can I talk to the sergeant? I'm like, bro, what the fuck? You this motherfucker trying to talk to the police even more than the police and told me to talk to us already, G. I was like, damn, so I'm hot, bro, right? I go over there and I'm like, I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm gonna let this motherfucker deal with this shit on his own, G, right? When the Huda leaves, he's like, hey, Sully, so, I was like, bro, I don't want to talk to you anymore, G. So I left, bro, let him deal with this shit on his own. Bro, I come back and this mother sucker has the flow looking like somebody fucking was a wax fiend, G, or somebody did some bath salts, bro, or somebody did some crazy shit and they're thinking that whole shit is like some nice cornflakes, con pinche azúcar, way, caramel, y todo, way, eating up the whole floor, G, and my Bunky is nowhere to be found, G. So I come back and I'm like, hey, let me just kick back here, G, read some John Grisham, G, till this motherfucker come back, bro. He gonna come back like an hour later, G. We only have like 1 hour later before this dude off shift and he come do count, G. He talking about, I'm like, Bunky, what happened to the floor? He's like, I tried to take it off, Bunky, it didn't come up. I was like, bro, if I get a 115, me and you, we fight it, G. So he was like, nah, don't worry about it. I let him make it make sense. He said, hey, in the morning, when the porters come, they got this hot water, Bunky. I was like, uh-huh. He's like, you put that on, right? I was like, yeah. He with a little bit of that spray and stuff they got, the detergent and stuff. I was like, yeah. He's like, it come right off. I was like, I know for sure, but we don't got that right now. He said by the end of the shift tonight, G. And he was like, bruh, I'm gonna tell him. He's gonna say it's all right, bro. Who would make somebody work that hard? Dude, I was like, smoking a joint that he had brought to convince me with because he know ain't no weed on the yard, G. So he's like, yeah, I'm gonna smoke this fool out right here. And then we gonna be cool. I'm gonna make it make sense, G. Sure enough, bro, this fool comes. It didn't work, G. We both got 115s, G. And guess what? I got my ass whooped the next day, G. Because I took off on him too, G. Just like I promised him. I said, man, if you make us get a 115, I'll whoop your ass, G. So then I didn't really whoop his ass, G. We just got equal, G. He was a pretty buff dude, G. You know what I'm saying? But we fought, G. And then they whooped my ass after, G. Because I said I'm the one that started it, G. I instigated it, G. And he slithered his way out. He did not have to get his ass whooped, G. I think because he's older, G. Whatever. I don't care.